breakthroughs in science and technology, innovations in business and beyond. Join us as we educate, enlighten, and entertain. This is Advancements. Last year, nearly 60,000 fires affected some 7 million acres throughout the U.S. In addition to impacting the quality of life of entire communities, wildfires are also extremely devastating to the economy. Ranked as the top state for the number of fires and acres burned, California experienced more than 9,000 individual wildfires last year, which accounted for roughly 31% of all acres burned.
The Woolsey Fire was a devastating and traumatizing event for the city of Malibu and for the residents. Losing almost 500 homes and still having hundreds of people out of their homes is just a terrible place for a community to be. The one thing I have discovered during this event is that until we harden our homes, until we have homes that can survive in the wildland-urban interface, they're just going to continue to burn down. Any technology that comes forward that can help us with hardening and protecting homes is something that's vital. Without measures like this, at some point the fire is going to come. We're not stopping the fire, so you have to be prepared.
As the primary cause of initial ignition, embers can travel miles from the fire front, resulting in loss of both property and life within minutes.
They account for approximately 90% of property damage from wildfires. The three main factors that help create a wildfire-safe home and business are: 1, for new construction, it's the wise selection of building materials and designs that will help the structure resist airborne embers. On existing homes, it is home hardening, replacing existing attic and foundation vents with a fire-rated vent. Second is creating defensible space. By thinning out overgrown brush and removing dead debris, we can create a space between the structure and potential fuel. Third is installation of an automated exterior fire suppression system with structure and perimeter defense.
Now, developments in science and technology are working together to create a solution for the 4.5 million U.S. homes located in high or extreme risk of wildfire.
The software is programmed to activate when a wildfire encroaches within a set radius from an EPS-defended property. A long-term fire retardant is immediately deployed to the surrounding vegetation, creating a 50-foot wide fire break, keeping the encroaching fire and the radiant heat away from the structure. As the fire gets closer to the property, the system will progress through 5 different levels of danger, from low to extreme, deploying high-pressure water to the roof and under the eaves with more frequency as the danger level increases.
What really excited us about working with them was how they bridged the gap between the residential world, commercial housing, with the industrial world. A lot of our customers buy this equipment because it's very robust. It can stand up in high temperature, high humidity, high vibration. It's just not something you typically see at a house. And I think if you're a homeowner and there's a fire coming up near your house, you're gonna want these kind of components. You're not gonna want something that looks like your sprinkler controller. You're gonna want hardened industrial products.
Based on smart technology and nearby fire threats, the automated exterior fire suppression system utilizes multiple satellite data sources to create a robust wildfire mapping software.
Automated alerts are sent to the property owner to keep them updated in real time when a significant event occurs. These alerts include early warning wildfire detection that can help for quicker and more efficient evacuations. The property owner will also have access to the portal on any smart device. The portal will display a client's location on a map in relation to nearby wildfires and alert them when a wildfire is within a predetermined distance from the property. There's also redundancies built into the system. It has heat sensors located on the property that will trigger an emergency mode if our technology for any reason is failing. It also is designed to work with the local fire departments, creating a first responder account where they can monitor and manage EPS systems in their area.
The dual defense system deploys long-lasting fire retardant to the surrounding vegetation to protect against encroaching fire and radiant heat. It also dispenses water to the roof and under the eaves to defend against airborne embers.
Basically what it does is it's taking the original fire department recommendations of hardening the home, defensible space, and then it's adding that umbrella over all of that. It's not anything that the homeowner's going to notice. It's not anything that's going to harm the environment, but at the same time, that invisible shield will remain around the property year-round. any ember cast or anything of that nature that lands on the property, that perimeter will stop that from developing quickly. And again, our goal is to reduce that high intensity of heat while the system can now activate and start to protect the property.
With early warning fire detection and the ability to automatically defend a home, around-the-clock web-based wildfire monitoring empowers residential and commercial property owners to be proactive, prepared, and in control.
The most aggressive tactic the fire department uses is putting themselves right in front of the flame front as it's coming to the property. So we believe that with this system, in addition to your defensible space, there's times where the fire department may be able to utilize your property as a TRA or a temporary refuge area. This will actually allow them to put equipment and resources right at the front of the fire. So as it's coming through, they're in the most opportune place to take advantage of putting that fire out as it comes through. With today's technologies, with the changes of building materials, the data processing sensors, the GPS utilization for fire mapping, for the hardening of the homes, for the defensible space techniques that we utilize today based off of studies that have been done, that as we continue to integrate all this technology, what's going to end up happening is that homes are no longer going to be part of the fuel in a wildland arena. Instead of being the tree that can burn down, they're going to become more like the rock that's been there for 1,000 years. And as we get closer and closer to that, we're going to have a better interaction with nature. We're going to have a safer way, a safer approach, and a better way of reducing loss of property and life.